Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me do it in my van every Sunday. She tells him she's in church, but she doesn't go. Still she's on her knees, and Scotty doesn't know. Oh, Scotty doesn't know.
Welcome to the Real Life Gamer channel. I'm your host, GamerGuy1991, to bring you my exclusive review of Bulletstorm. First off, the story may be a deal breaker for some that are into more serious story affairs. This is a true balls-to-the-wall 80s cheesy action sci-fi storyline. So if you're not into dick and fart jokes, you best stop watching right now. The storyline follows Grayson Hunt, ex-Space Marine and current badass. His crew was dealt a shitty blow by the commander, and now they're out for blood. They soon fly right towards a huge space cruiser with that same douchebag on board. Now that SOB is gonna pay, and Grayson is gonna take them down or die trying. And as you can probably imagine, things don't go perfectly. You shoot the shit out of the cruiser, but end up having to play chicken with it. You take it down with you, and crash land on an exotic paradise. Most of your friends are dead, but hey, it's paradise, right? What could possibly go wrong? Well, for starters, they're depraved, maniac, serial killer, cannibals, monsters, mutations, and lots of pissed off soldiers that survived the cruiser's crash. So soon you're in a battle to escape the planet and take down that murdering bastard once and for all. The story is filled with cliches, but it works with the story they are trying to tell. It's not too serious and has a very, very immature sense of humor. But it works, and there's even a few serious moments that blend well enough with the overall wacky tone of the game. Speaking of wacky, the gameplay revolves around killing your enemies in the most brutal, crazy, and insane ways you can possibly dream of. There are bombs, guns, an electric whip, and a few other toys, so you won't run out of ways to shred your enemies anytime soon. The gunplay is also well balanced and a lot of fun. The weapons all feel great, sound great, and look great. The environmental kills are extremely satisfying, as is the entire combat as a whole. The gameplay is just extremely fun. Blowing limbs off, blowing them up, shooting them in the dick, and then blowing their heads off. You won't see this kind of depraved fun and sanity in any other video game out right now, except for maybe Duke Nukem Forever, whenever that shows up. There are a few on-rail sections and one or two vehicle spots, but they take a backseat to the real action. There's also one awesome level where you get your very own killing machine. I won't spoil what it is, but it's going to be funny, and it's going to be awesome, so look out for it. With all the ways to kill, the game rarely gets repetitive, and there are plenty of difficulty settings. So maybe you like to take it easy, or maybe you want a soul-crushing, punishingly hard difficulty. There is something here for every gamer out there. The game also has an online horde-like mode and a Spec Ops style mission replay section where you can try to get the highest score possible on each mission, and when you're playing that, they take out parts of the storyline just so you can have the basic core fantastic gameplay. But basically it boils down to this. It's a love it or hate it affair. In my opinion, the game is amazingly fun, but it's also stupid and very, very immature. But if you like silly humor and extremely bloody and gory gameplay, you're gonna have a blast. If you like more serious games, you best play Crysis or something else. The game strives to do things differently, and it works. There's a few glitches and some flaws, but none are really worth mentioning. The graphics are great, the gameplay's fun, the story had me on my ass laughing and peeing in my pants. It's really funny and really fun. My only main complaint is there is no competitive multiplayer. I'm not usually one who looks for a multiplayer component in a game, but after I was done playing this one, I really wanted to get into some multiplayer. The Horde mode is fun, but it can be extremely annoying if you're playing with the wrong people. But I am happy to report that the game is so much fun you're going to want to play it a second time as soon as you're done with it. And the game clocks in at a solid 8 hours. At the very least. And if you play it on the hardest setting, I can see 15 hours easy, and with score attack, mission modes, horde mode, you're going to be pretty busy with Bulletstorm. I give it a dick-punching, throat-bursting 5 out of 5. But hey, don't take my word for it. Check out the demo on Xbox Live, PlayStation Network, and online, if you're still on the fence. Thanks for watching the Real Gamer channel. Reviews you can trust.